Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're having a good Thursday. It's June 26th. We're going to review SPY 0-day options today and the small account challenge. If you watched yesterday's video, talked about maybe a squeeze into end of the week, and we pretty much are getting that right now. So that was from Eric, SPY Day Trading, talking about us building liquidity at the top of the Bollinger Band on the daily, which makes sense. Otherwise, hitting the top of the Bollinger usually is a kind of a reversal. But if it's starting to build liquidity up there, it's kind of a bull flag, and we didn't even get the inverse head to grab that liquidity. It just melted up, which is classic trapping of the shorts. So there we are, fully pinned above the upper Bollinger. Will it come down tomorrow? Maybe a little bit, but I feel like they're going to trap the shorts into the weekend, most likely. Another small trading range day, kind of crappy, really. That's what happens when they're squeezing those shorts, unless it's aggressive, which we never really got that today. It was quite mellow, tight range, and not a whole lot of retracements really to trade. Would have been a good day for futures again. I guess overall range today was 4 points, so more than yesterday, but man, it was in a grind. Yeah, so this morning we had green I drew here, just purple, magenta, I guess, red, whatever that is, and then gold. These kind of adjust as the day goes on a little bit, as they get more clear to me. Had a nice little inverse head and shoulder here, which actually I didn't catch. I wanted to catch it on the break of this green. I considered it, but not sure why I didn't take it. Anyways, it was such a tight range. Like, it was just very tight, low volume. Summer type trading, low volume stuff. People are away, people are on vacation, people are taking the summer off. And that's where we get this kind of ugly price action. But I didn't take a trade on the small account until later in the day. Big account, I took a trade right here on the break of that green. Kind of like what I wanted to do there, but I didn't. Then I did it here. And yeah, just a little jumpy, I guess, thinking my stop. I think I had other lines drawn in here. I'm not sure why I bumped out of it so quick. I guess because it looked like it was building liquidity again. It was a green trade, but just very slightly, just because of my entries and exits were pretty good and there were limit orders. So didn't have the patience, I guess, to wait for that. But once that did happen, I got back in on this one and sold on the way up. But yeah, again, these are very small moves. If you're trading 0-day options, just long, if they're not spreads, and you're not selling options or futures, there's just not a lot of velocity today. If I just was able to hold them a little longer, yeah. So that's kind of what I need to sort out, and that'll help me to not trade as much, because I'm in and out so much. It's like, yeah, sometimes it helps me just to look at a naked chart, and that helps me stay in or not get in, because I can just look at the patterns, the structure. Sometimes the lines, of course, are too much, and I just get caught up with it breaking a little line here, a little line there, and then I'm thinking I should stop out or get in or whatever. Because looking at this on a plain chart, it's pretty nice inverse head and shoulder right there. But then after that, you're not, it's great. It's such a small range, such a tight range. And then we made another little inverse head and shoulder here. So that's the one I got. I got it on right here. Yeah. And that one was pretty good. Finally it broke out. Oh, another traded up here, actually, which I'm proud of, that I don't usually take, but I'm trying to take them more, was a breakout trade. So when it's on this tapering channel, which is a gold one, you're kind of looking for shorts, but you're looking either way. You're trying not to have a bias either direction. But when it breaks to the upside of that one, and in one of the stronger algos, like this magenta, take it. So I actually did get calls on one of these candles, and it was a little tricky because Eric's and I think Emperor's were different. Yeah, theirs were actually earlier, so I waited until it did it on mine. And yeah, so I was able to catch those two candles. But overall, I'm pretty sure I'm right on the day, even though I had a nice straight trade at the end of the day. I just ended up over trading. Yes, I over traded. Yeah, like I was getting small little green trades and I was like, this is sketchy. It's just like not worth the risk. And I recognized it and I kind of slowed down and was like, I need to just stop. And then, yeah, then you have like this nice inverse head, which I'm gonna review it. It's on the big account and yeah, again, so I did this good yesterday where I caught the bounce trade. I didn't do it on this move, even though I thought about it and I didn't. I did end up getting in and out of it, I think, up here a couple times, unfortunately. And then I don't know if I caught that one or not after it actually eventually broke the gold. No, I didn't, because it's just, yeah, I didn't catch that one either. I did catch this one right here, even though this is ugly inverse head and shoulder, but it was just using gold, and then it broke liquidity there. And just a little move up, which was ugly. Stepped away. I don't know if I caught any of this. No, I didn't catch that. Better not to be in position, so it's, yeah. And then on the small account, I took a red trade. Yeah, I think I was impatient with it on my entry. I kind of wanted to feel like I kind of wanted to just get it done, which is an awful thing to have in your head, that you just have to get a trade done. You definitely don't have to. It's better not to. So kind of complete this inverse cup, right? Little one up here, and on the 30-minute, 1452. So we were still in this gold. This is Eric at Spy Day Trading. Link for his Discord's in the description. We broke out of the green and started buying just in this less aggressive, this tapering gold. So it's just a big choppy range we can grind up in that thing until we break that now. But at any rate, you still could have some retracement trades to test the bottom of that channel, which we never even really did. It just literally stayed in the middle pretty much the whole day. But made this inverse cup, had a little handle here, and I was like, then it came down, and just the way it was hitting here, and this was also coming into 3 o'clock. I was like, this, I kind of did just instinctual puts there, which ended up working out, and I closed them out up here, which is like 30% that late in the day. So that kind of sucked, because I was trying to hold them until a clear stop, and that purple is a clear stop. So that's what that, did I show you the trade? I think I showed it. Did I show it? Yeah, I showed it. So it was 257, and then I was out at 258, and it was 38 cents to 27 cents, so pretty ugly. Yeah, I was on this candle, I opened it, and then on that candle I closed it. I guess I didn't hold it too long. It went against me immediately, so I can immediately close it. And that sucked. And then I did a little over trading in here on the big account, and then I actually did catch calls on these candles for end of day. It retested the bottom of this blue one I ended up putting in here, which was this resistance. That's the support. Tested that perfectly. Tested it here, broke into it, but then in that 10-minute move, a nice big green candle with volume, grabbing all this shoulder, and then breaking that final gold, that gold channel. So that trade on big account was pretty nice. Again, I'm not sure if I'm even green on this account today. I'll have to look through the trades. One thing about over trading is keeps me from doing it is just because I hate reviewing that many trades, because it's all manual. I don't have it. I don't use TradeZilla or whatever. Those don't work very well for options. I've tried them, but yeah, that one was 275 to 510 was my best entry on, or exit on that one. So the 350, and then 350, 351, 353. So yeah, literally right on that candle. 51, 50, yeah, I'm glad I saw. I was like, oh, that last one, I was like, oh man, I gotta sell it. I was thinking I might just squeeze though, like properly squeeze up. But yeah, that trade maybe made me about break even on the day. It's just like all those little paper cuts during the day of just red trades, stopping out and just over trading. Yeah, so not a great day for me. Gotta just sit on my hands at times. Yesterday was great. I didn't do any trades on a small account. Today I just felt a little more pressure too, for whatever reason. Thinking tomorrow will probably be pretty awful for trading as well. I mean, there's still moves today. Like I just have to improve to see them and get good entries and good exits, and don't do anything else. Because I mean, there were nice trades. This inverse head and shoulders at the beginning of the day was nice. This one was nice, but you really need to catch on that first. So I'll show you. It was this green one I had there. You really need to catch on that first one, first break. So it would have been right there. And then, yeah, I mean, in hindsight, there's not like a whole lot else really. This one's all right, but that head is pretty shallow. That inverse head is not very nice. This one's, yeah, this is probably the only other one right here. I mean, I guess you have this one too, but structures was not good today. And that's what happens with low volume. We will see you on Discord. Sub up, like up, comment down. Happy money sticks around. Peace out.